with an item and a half. Rumble Talia would be very annoying. I need to see Pace red buff. That's full build Poppy as far as I'm concerned. They're dead. Oh, baby. On's about to fall down. Elk's going to try and step forwards. Good pulverize. Flash on in. On likely dies. Does end up getting quite deep for this. Shadow's around. I wonder whether they can play this one, actually. Shadow with a drive. Could maybe look to find some value here. It's the shield. Pace ends up taking quite a lot of damage. And now T in another language. Zhao Shu might actually be in a spot of danger here. Nice hex push out of the bush. I think he's just dead. There's nowhere really to run. We'll try and clear out this wave best he can. Has got level 6, but will be a kill donated over towards. Means that the cannon is lost, actually. Not bad. Double shattering strike angle here. Draw. Draw. Oh no. Oh no. Just about crashing down the impale, though. Yeah, that was greedy. Tried to get the double shattering strike and crash down away. Unfortunately, realistically, because of that delayed reset, I mean, Sivir can join a little faster if she's got on the hunt. Okay, hang on. Nice angle from Scout. Gets onto Knight. Doesn't have the flashes yet. Gonna get stunned into the wall. Doesn't blow. Flash! Knight! Doesn't have it. That's why he couldn't do it. Of course, I thought he still had the for them. Should be able to pick up the dragon as well. Shun unlikely to be able to contest here. To be fair. Paramancy makes some work, you know. Ooh, hang on. On goes to the headbutt pulverize. Just get shuffled back towards the turret. The Scout will shifting sands his own way out to safety. Shadow also coming on over. The unbreakable will is popped. But overcomes Shadow, looking potentially for an angle. Throws up an upheaval. Doesn't get the auto. He's looking for that Heartsteel proc. Would have been nice. Paze needs to be wary. TP behind. Does have Valkyrie. Doesn't have Flash. Knight looking. Begin to threaten here. Has an unraveled earth angle. Coming into the Valkyrie. Unlikely to be able to be available. Does stun themselves up to get out to safety. Out comes the barrier driven into the wall. Nice angle. Flash out from Jewel. Gets him out to safety. Okay. Jewel with the Magnet Storm. Not sure about that one, mate. Solid angle. Sounds roaming up the river. Doesn't have the ult. Will be there in a decent time. Finn does have TP. TP now. Towards the rest of the squad. Herald secured by after a consideration on find the engage necessarily he was looking for there. Even their fast presence burns. Herald angle into mid lane into fighting over Dragon. Go. Ready at half HP. Won't kill it in one go. Probably. The ricochet after, in goes on, flashes away. Team members, level Earth down, pick up the Herald and drive towards Dragon or safety depending on what they're feeling like. Scout's going to try and get this top side turret, doesn't have teleport. So wouldn't be able to come to the test anyway. So BLG get Herald, mid turret, and Dragon is shoved in. And the rest of BLG go marauding through the jungle here. Shadow looking to drive onto Pace, will Valkyrie out. Shadow pretty deep here. Force Pace away from the wave a little bit. Shadow maybe now in danger actually as overcomes Xiaoshu looking for that ult. Elk will then throw the on the hunt just in case to give that little extra burst of speed. Just a prank, bro. Nothing else. Second item done. Both 80 carries. Shadow strike. Scout could go looking here. On over the wall. Prevents the Azir getting involved. Equalizer onto Pace. Nightweaver's wall's in. But now he's a bit split off. Damage onto Pace is good, but it'll have to be a flash out from Knight. Flash is being blown everywhere you care to look. Shadow and Knight down theirs. Nothing burn on the other side. Shuffle on the on. Pace down to 10% HP. Like, BLG got the better HP bar trade. But just not quite coordinated enough on terms of who they wanted to hit. Scout needs to shuffle out. But the HP bars are a bit ugly and a lot of ults burn from JDG. So I think this tier 1 bot side is under quite a lot of threat. TP onto no minions though. They did manage to clear that out. Finn's also here and Xiaoshu can't walk up to this. So that'll be another turret and that ends up being the additional price. That's an engage. That's actually pretty good. Hang on, Knight. How did you get caught there? It's too aggressive and now Kanavi Shadow. I'm so used to the Skarner being Kanavi. Goes down as well. Oh dear. Jungle mid diet. 20 minutes out to Conza. It's the BLG. I want a replay on that. How on earth did Knight end up there alone? Dragon's about to spawn. They have to do a potential 5v3. Knight can teleport in. Has got Weaver's Wall as well. Make the 5v4. Shadow's alive. Looking to drive on down. Not going to step on forward. The equalizer kind of sucks. Weaver's Wall coming down. Shun will die, though. That's not bad. BLG now trying to trade down. That was on. Even with the Unbreakable Wall, looks pretty breakable to me. Support to trade it, though, as Joy is also forced down. Xiaoshu, Scout, Pays, running. The Boomerang Blade will chunk out a couple. Dragon now going to be secured. Shove back onto Scout, who has to shuffle away. Does so to safety. The BLG still a solid chance for them to win. But again, these kind of 20-minute mark around objectives where people just aren't as safe to be contesting by themselves. The time to kill is just so short at that point. Oh, Storm, but that's still pretty deep. I think Joy's going to get driven into a wall. The Extel's impact. Flash over from Shadow will force Pays to Valkyrie away. Hit with the rocket, slowed down by the smite. Gonna get the equalizer. Zombie is now forced to flash. Down half his speed, but flash forward from Elk. Pays just doesn't have the mobility. He's gone. They get both bot laners. Very well done from BLG. And this time it is JDG's chance. Teleport. You have got Shun. Keeper's verdict. Teleport behind. But I think this Baron is likely gone. Shun will just not be able to get here in time. It's down to 3k HP. Zoned out is Shun. Baron secured. Flash for the headbutt. Shun's going to try and heroic charge out to safety. Jaws also teleported back in. Decent knock-up onto Shadow, but Knight now coming on over as the squad is quite split. Pays still not here. Still dead for another few seconds. The Keeper's verdict comes on down. Yes, Knight's knocked away. Xiaoshu surviving. Good healing. But it's not enough. Bin just about out to safety. Exhaust came on down. Scout now potentially endangered. Seismic shot just shy. Further away. 14 seconds till Dragon. Is JDG in the river right now? Going to be first Dragon for JDG. BLG don't have to fight this. They want to, right? Walk behind them in the banana bush. Dragon started. Knight, flank angle. Need to get onto someone valuable with the Weaver's Wall. Now going to be spotted. There is that wall. Splitting off Shun. He does have flash. Maybe has to come across. The equalizers in. Taken by Shun. Nice smite fight. Now going to be caught in the back of the pit. Still has flash. Will be forced to burn it. The Impale comes on down. But Jor now shoved back as well. Will likely fall and does. Into the backside goes on. And Elk is just ricocheting his way through some health bars. Rumble burns down another. Goes gold. And Xiaoshu trapped out as a zombie. Burns down. A lot of extra structures going the way of BLG with 30 seconds still left on the Baron. Economy well and truly secured here. $50.8k worth of combat stats. Same there for JDG at all. Oh, on! With the flash headbutt, pulverize. Gets on to 3. Xiaoshu going to flash over the wall. The soldiers come down. JDG extricate. Tossing the flash on Pays. Flash on Xiaoshu. Comes wall. Go over it. Now shoot. Front lining best he can. Seismic shove. We'll chunk him a little bit. JDG with the flash forwards. Getting a fair amount of damage. Double decimating smash. The mount up. That's good damage on the Knight, but he gets to flash away all the while. Elk is untouched. The ricochets. The teleport behind. Shun deep. The shuffle comes on forward. They finally bring low that Sivir, but I think the damage is done. The equalizer tags Pays, forcing him away. Headbutt back towards Knight. Means, of course, the kill of the Scout comes on down. They'll murder the zombie as well. He's trying desperately to clear out this wave. But I think this game may well just be done as Knight teleports towards the wave in bot lane. JDG, a valiant last gasp. But it is not enough to keep them all alive and ticking. Inhibitor falls and Bilibili Gaming the ones to come away with the victory in this one. A slight fumble around the Atacam, but largely the more dominant team here again. Gen.G Gaming, despite Scout's early laning moments, going to be ruining the fact that Pays got teleported on, that they fumbled that bit around the Herald into mid-turret, into Dragon sequence as well. Planning just not there. Shadow flashing the Mad Lions logo.